Much?
Yeah. Well,
We're late?
we're late. Very late. Yeah. Yes. Good idea.
Let's do it.
Hey, they're stealing our bikes!
Welcome to the Orange Couch. This is a special edition of the Orange Couch. Here's why. Josh and Chris couldn't be here today, so you know what we did? We brought in big, sexy, green-eyed Mike. We brought him in.
Next thing.
Yep.
Pretty green eyes.
Exactly. So when
Welcome, Mike.
welcome, Mike. So
Always a pleasure to have you here with us, baby.
when we're missing our partners in crime, we bring in big Mike, green-eyed Mike. So listen,
There ain't
today's
a party to Green Eyed Mike, huh?
Yeah.
yeah, I know, right?
Start
Today is
singing to everybody.
today. You gonna sing today?
No, not today.
All right, you're gonna take a break.
I'm gonna take a break. It's
So
Sunday.
today is a beautiful day. It's a beautiful Sunday. We're here in our open air brewery. We're not done with it yet. It's coming soon. We just want to let you guys know if you hear a little echo or whatever, that's where we're at. We're
or
actually
somebody falling on the roof.
yeah, or if somebody falls down on the roof, or if you actually hear some people yelling at us, we're at our actual brewery. So what's exciting about today? It's a Sunday. So what do you do on a Sunday morning? One, you go to church. What's the second thing you do?
You go and
And?
pick you up some
Some.
Coppertail Brewing
Boom.
Unholy Triple.
Exactly. That's exactly right. Now listen, that's
Unholy,
what
triple.
that's what we did today. And I don't know, Mike, have you ever had an unholy?
No.
So this is Mike's first, Green-Eyed Mike's first unholy. And so if Mike slurs a little bit, there's a reason why.
No, it's not slurring.
It's
We
slurring.
call it talking in cursive.
All right, so if Mike talks
I
in
like
cursive,
that. I like that.
if
I
Mike
like that.
talks
You know?
in cursive this morning a little bit, you know why? Because unholies are, they're unholy. It's that simple.
Talking in tongue.
They're unholy. These
for
are,
all you the holiness people out there that understands.
yeah.
You know, we're in the South.
Yep.
So again, unholiness. We're gonna talk in tongues here a little
Yep.
bit. Unholy.
Well, and
Please.
we need Jesus this morning. There's
Yes,
no
we
doubt
do.
about
Yes,
it.
we
So
do.
let's be honest. There's one thing that's very important to note today. Drink responsibly.
Please
Because
Please.
don't do as I do. Do as I say. Do.
Exactly.
As I like to tell my
Because
daughter.
today we may not be drinking responsibly, but I will tell you this: Coppertail makes one hell of a beer.
Yes,
It
they
would
do.
be
One
cool
hell
to
of a
ride the
beer.
big wheels after this.
Yeah, actually that'd be great. We could do some slides
Yeah.
later.
Hopefully those kids will come back to get those big wheels too. So.
Okay, Debo.
Yeah.
I know.
All
they're
right,
out there
we
waiting
talked
on
about
us.
that earlier.
They're ready to catch us slipping.
But here's the
right.
bottom line. This is a fantastic beer. All right, if you haven't been to Coppertail's in Tampa,
Yep.
Florida. They have a beautiful brewery in Tampa. And one of the things that they brew is this thing right here. It's called Unholy. It is a 9.5%. They call it an American triple,
Yes.
correct? Let's
And
talk
wh-
about
and
that.
what-
Wait. Before you say something, there was a good question we had earlier. A lot of people don't understand what 9.5 means in the grand scheme of things. So when you look at like a Bud Light is probably like around a 4 or a 4.5%, right? All right. This is 9.5%. So you got to sip on this. This is a sipping beer.
9.5 means sip.
Sip. That's
Sip.
exactly what it
Sip.
means.
It equals sip. So when
Right.
you look at
Right.
ABV,
Yeah.
if it should register in your mind, equals sip.
Sip.
Right. Don't pound this beer. And by the way, it tastes so good you don't want to pound it anyway.
Yeah, and don't crush it.
Yeah, don't crush it. Yeah.
But we found a good excuse to have some good unholy.
You damn Skippy.
So, wait.
No, I'm
ready?
gonna open.
We're
I'm gonna
ready.
open.
Oh, we're ready.
So Angela,
We're ready.
I'm gonna open first. I'm gonna get this beautiful sound. If anybody's actually watching this, you'll see their beautiful, their beautiful logo, their beautiful can. But if you're not, listen to this right here. Ooh, that's nice. That's nice.
My turn.
So I'm gonna pour it.
Go ahead and crack mine open.
Do it, Mike.
Green
Gotta
Mike
catch
style.
up.
I'm pouring it. That's a beautiful pour, by the way. Got to let that joker
That
breathe.
golden ale color. Straw gold.
We're pouring it in one of our We Never Leave Home Without It 3OG glasses, our pint glasses. And by the way, if you'd like to order any of our merchandise, go to 3 Odd Guys Brewing, THREE oddguysbrewing.com/shop. You can get one of these glasses. You can get one of these cool hats, and check these hats out. Right? These are new. We spent a couple minutes with our buddies over at
Impress.
Impress Inc. Those guys crush it for us, doing great work on our merch. So if you ever
but what I like about Impress is they know how to kick out our merch
quickly,
faster than
Yeah.
I can anticipate. I mean, they've been great to us. So
and what was
big,
funny,
big shout out to Impress Inc. again.
big love. And here's why. The other day, Trod, it was funny because Trod was asking about our new hats, and they were sending me emails asking me, "What do you think?" I wasn't moving fast enough. That's when you know you got a good partner.
Yeah.
Is when they're coming to you going, "Hey, you haven't hit me back up yet. Let's get this thing done."
Right.
So Impress Inc. is fantastic. They do good work on all of our shirts, all of our hats. We're stoked about those guys. By the way, that is not a paid endorsement. I'm just telling you that's a straight up endorsement. Those guys are really good. So when you're looking at Coppertail has unbelievable beers. All their beers are really good. And when you head on out to their brewery, you'll see that they got a beautiful setup. They got a beautiful brewery. Got great atmosphere.
Yeah, just outside Ybor.
Exactly, right outside of Ybor. And by the way, Tampa's known for some great stuff like Cigar City, all those cats. And Coppertail's right up there with them. Those guys have been doing great beers for a long time. Unholy is one of my favorites. But my question is this. All right, so for people that understand ABV, you know that this is a 9.5. This is a big drink. You got to sip on this. But let's talk about triple. Let's talk about the term triple for a second. What does that mean? Trod?
Oh, that's a really good question. I think triple just means we need to drink more beer.
I agree.
Triple up. Get 3
Triple up.
times.
Let's go
I
ahead
agree.
And, 3
So-
each.
Get triple. That means
Triple
drink 3
amount.
beers.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
think that's the real thing.
3 more beers.
I don't
more
think
beers
that's the
each.
real thing.
Don't get one. Go
Don't be scared. It's Sunday.
go 3 more.
That's not the truth. All right.
Let's do it.
Listen, triples are fantastic. And when you think about it, in Germany has rules, and we talk about this all the time, Trot. Germany has
Rahaskebat.
you got it. They have hardcore rules on how they brew their beer. And what that means is A, B, C, D, right? In America, you don't have to do A, B, C, D. You can do D, C, A, B if you want to. And one of the things that we've noticed as we've started opening our brewery and doing more homework is that they're, throw rules out the window when it comes to American beers. That's a good thing,
It's a starting point.
Exactly.
You know where you want to start,
Exactly.
but where you end up, guess what? It's all up in there.
It's all up in the air.
What you have to do at the very end is say you meant to do it.
Beers that taste like cereal.
Yeah.
Beers that pair up well with desserts. On our last podcast, Mike, you weren't with us. It was a trip. We were doing challenges, and we did. We were drinking stuff like Four Loko, which was.
Full low.
Yes, sir. It was.
that meant for a long.
Yeah, I think I took a nap during the Georgia
I
game.
take that back. That was a short night.
Yeah, that was a night.
Yeah.
So
Put a pillow on my head. Go
Yep.
to sleep.
I will tell you, we won't do that again. But what we talked about was challenging, the system, challenging everything, and that's what Americans do when they brew beer. They mix it up a little bit. What's your favorite beer, by the way, Mike?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you try different? Do you try different beers?
I like the
Lowe's?
90s.
Yeah. Dogfish Head. You can't talk about craft beer without talking about Dogfish Head.
Well, what I'm kind of curious though, because you brought up the point about triple.
Mm-hmm.
Is there something unique to what triple is about? Because what I'm thinking triple means is we're gonna drink 3 times as many beers.
Yeah.
I
In
feel
one
the same
beer.
way too.
Yeah.
I think
In
we're
one
gonna drink
beer.
3 beers.
So I mean, Mike, what you think about that? 3 times as many beers?
I think
Is
3
that what a
times as many
triple
beers. I
is?
figure
No, that's
throughout
not what
the
it means.
show-
'Cause I hear
during the
single.
show we can have 3 beers.
I hear single. I hear double.
No.
I hear triple.
No. You're way off.
So-
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
Any beer aficionado that's listening to this, we apologize. That's not what triple
so
means.
what you're saying, we can't have 3 beers each?
Oh no, you can have 3 beers, but
No,
Mike,
no,
if you have
3
3 of
times.
these, we're
3
driving you
times.
home, son.
Well, I didn't drive anyway.
Oh, okay, so he's good.
I'm good.
So
You
You
Trod,
might-
I'm-
he drove with me today.
Yeah.
yeah, so that's okay.
So that might mean Uber for both of us.
Well, actually, you know what triple means? I can say this with actually some confidence. Triple means if you do drink 3 of those 9.5s, you're going to end up like some of Trod's friends, right, Trod?
Yeah.
Listen, tell me a little story, right? All right, so Trod played football for Marshall, and he was a good football player. He's okay.
Still to be determined.
Yeah, he showed me the one touchdown he had on his. He showed me.
But
It
I
was
made
nice.
the best of it though.
You did, man.
And
It
what you have
looked
to
good.
do is you have to put it in slow motion, so it lasts longer.
It
It's like
does.
savoring
It
the
does.
taste.
It was sexy too, man.
Yeah,
It was sexy.
It's like chewing real slow.
I didn't play college football, so I can bust on you, but let's be honest, it was nice. So what happens in football sometimes is you get your when we grew up, we called it getting your bell rung, right? So when we grew up, Mike, one of the things that would happen is you'd hit somebody real hard, you'd see those lights, and you'd forget who you were for about 5 minutes. But now they call that concussion. You got you've got all these protocols. You got people talking about CTE nowadays.
Go
so
sit
try.
down. Go hug your mama.
My grandfather used to say, rub some dirt on it. Just rub some dirt on it. You'll be all right. But the bottom line is this, Trod. You drink 3 of these, it'll feel like a concussion. So tell me some stories. I know you got
I
some
got a good
stories. Yeah.
I'm not gonna call any names.
Please don't.
All right. Not gonna call any names. However, all of those individuals that were privy to that game, we played Ole Miss. Okay, many moons ago, right?
Yeah.
So
SEC teams, man.
Yeah,
I
hey,
don't care if
listen.
it's Vanderbilt.
Listen.
Those boys can play.
it was good dude. Came up, made a big hit. Came up clapping hard. Ran to the wrong team sideline. Well, the problem with that is,
That's
you know,
a penalty.
that's a penalty, and it might mean that something is seriously wrong. All right.
Yeah,
So
no.
ends up on the wrong team sideline.
Yeah.
Puts his head down. We're all looking like, what in the world?
What just happened? Where are you going, man? Where are you going? That's a bad day right
Yeah,
there,
it is.
dude.
It is.
Hey.
So literally, this is just as bad as that concussion protocol.
Yeah,
All right. So let's make sure you're right. So
Yeah.
I say that jokingly about maybe 3 times as many beers.
Yeah.
That probably wouldn't be as good, especially
No.
with the ABV on this one.
It's a
So,
high ABV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of remind me I was at Publix yesterday.
Yeah.
And I met some great people that were doing the marketing with.
Where
you know,
shopping is a pleasure, my
Well,
friend.
exactly. When you walk
it
through
is.
and they actually let you taste
Yeah.
the different things, and
Yeah.
they had a Heineken tasting.
Oh, did they?
Oh yeah. Oh,
Nice.
this was awesome.
Got a little Heine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The problem with that is it was a 0.0%er.
What?
Yeah. So
Why
I
would
lo-
you tease me with that, man?
So apparently there's people out there that just like the taste of beer, not really want to get the effects of beer. I get it, okay?
I get it.
I
I
get it,
get
but I
it.
really don't.
But I will say this. This beer tastes delicious. I'll be
Oh.
honest with you. High Lies tastes delicious.
Yeah.
There's a good taste, so I get it. But at some point, after a hard day,
Yeah.
you want to come home, you want to chill, right?
Or go into concussion protocol.
Yeah, or you go
Yeah.
into concussion protocol.
So, and listen,
blackout.
exactly. At least until tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Which,
until
by the way,
alarm
my,
goes off at 6 a.m.
my wife has seen me in concussion protocol many a day. So,
You got to sit out at least for 2 or 3 days.
just
don't go to work. 2 or 3 days.
Just
Yeah.
take the weekend off. You know what I mean? But I'll be honest with you. This you drink this beer fast, you're going into concussion protocol.
It
I'm
is,
telling
you know.
man.
And that's the thing, though. A lot of people.
But it's a
they-
good beer.
So the question is always, what's a good ABV on the beers?
Right.
Again, it depends on what mood you're in.
Right.
All right. If
Right.
you want to just like have a long day,
Yeah.
you might want to stick with the 4.5%
Right.
ABV.
Right.
All right. If you want to kind of step it up a little bit,
Yeah.
get a little more of the life of the party.
That's right.
You creep on up towards
Yeah.
the 6 and the 7, and
Yeah.
inch your way to that 9.5%ers. Okay.
Yeah.
Now we're getting closer to that range where we're saying you might need to go night eventually.
Well, I recently had an experience. Excuse me for clearing my throat. I just recently had an experience at Hourglass. Hourglass is a great brewery here in Orlando, and I think don't quote me, but I think it's their second location they just opened up. But their second location's fantastic.
Hourglass.
Yeah, and we're sitting. No, I think it's even beyond Hourglass. I think it's like their second, literally their second. Is it called Hourglass now? Is that their second place? I don't know, but the place is fantastic, Trod. So when I walk in, and I said, you know what? Let me just try something different. Traditionally, I'll drink an IPA, but I'm all about beer, right? So I like to just try different beers, whether it's a saison, whether it's whatever, because I don't want to be that guy, right? That just always order IPA. Well, the guy goes, hey, we got this 17%er right here. Why don't you try this? And I went, yes, please. I want one of those. And so he doesn't hand me a glass like this, right? He hands me this tiny little glass like this and says, listen, I can't serve this to you in a pint glass because you might not wake up.
Yes.
Right? So
Let's call it coma.
it is, but I'll be honest with you, it was delicious. I was surprised, man. It was really good beer. So you can get high ABV beers that taste good that aren't syrupy. I meant to tell you on the last podcast, Trod and I and the boys, Chris and Josh, at some point we were out hanging out. Chris had gotten us out to one of the facilities he was running, and we tried Sam Adams Utopia. And that's a 28%er, man.
Oh, yeah.
And I can tell you, it did not taste like a beer anymore. No, it didn't. I mean, your traditional beer. But this was a 17%er, and it tasted fantastic. It tasted like beer. So there's some experimentation that's going on nowadays. That's really good.
And once you get into those kind of beers, you got to drink with your pinky up.
Oh, totally.
And then I can do that real well.
Just sip.
I'm telling you, I do that real well.
Let's go ahead and see that.
See, why you want to keep putting me on the
Let's
spot?
go ahead and see that. Let's see that pinky.
You already know. You got that pinky.
He's got he didn't say busted pinky up.
Yeah,
He meant the other hand. He meant the other hand.
Yeah, that crooked pinky.
That's that Marshall finger.
Yeah.
That's a trade stamp.
We are Marshall.
Come get
Yeah,
you
that
one.
is. Yeah, that's
Come
a trade
get you
stamp.
one.
Hey, but you're right. And that night that we were trying the 28%er, we were all like, wait a minute, is this beer anymore? Is this even beer anymore? So there, it runs the gamut, and I can tell you this is a good golden beer, 9.5%.
Good golden ale.
Again, American triple.
It is, which kind of for those who like history and all that good stuff. So
Yeah.
You got the monastery, the monks.
The monks,
over in Belgium. Actually, this is the appellation for the Belgian style.
Right.
It's kind of like calling your on the wine game. They call it champagne. You can't really call it champagne unless it comes from a Champagne region of France.
Right.
So here we're talking, the Belgian style.
That's right.
So it has to come from a certain appellation to have that Trappist style tied to the name. So, but still good version of it. So now we're talking about an American triple.
Yep.
Which, like I told you, got the singles, you got the doppels. Doppels being DU. Yeah. Okay, not DOU as we like to think. So.
Right.
But no, this still good American version of it.
Real good beer.
High ABV.
Yep.
And listen, still tastes good.
Yeah.
But the key is listen, I was looking at the beer judging guidelines that are out there, which for all you who like to know a little bit more. So anytime you want to have a specific style of beer, there's a beer tasting guideline out there that lets you know what it should taste like, what's the ABV, what's the mouthfeel, what's the appearance, what's the aromas. It actually tells you even on the Belgian style.
Right.
It tells you it's a stronger ABV.
Right.
But it'll sneak up on you. I'm paraphrasing.
Yeah.
It's high ABV and it's gonna sneak up on you.
Oh yeah.
So hey, so you can gulp this 9.5 percenter.
Yeah.
And call it night real early.
Yeah.
Or you can just sip on it.
You can sip on it. Yeah.
So, but still good golden color. But just to be remembered, take it slow.
Yeah.
And
drink responsibly.
Exactly.
We can joke around all day, but drink responsibly. It's really important that you do not get behind the wheel of a car whenever you're drinking at all. If you take one sip, don't drive. So the bottom line is this. We got Green-Eyed Mike here today to hang out with us. One of the things that we wanted to do is get him to experience the unholy on a holy day, So one of the things that I'm excited about, Mike, I want to hear what do you think about this? And then secondarily, after we talk about what you think about this, let's talk about what pairs well with this.
Yeah, man, that's good because, listen, the foodies out there need to know.
They do.
Because apparently from time to time,
yeah,
we call ourselves food aficionados.
Yeah. Oh, totally.
But
donuts with stouts, right? That kind of stuff.
That's what we do.
Yeah. Oh,
Doritos.
Yeah.
Because that's what we do as
Four
foodies, right?
Locos.
Polo.
So what do you think, Green Eye Mike? What do you think,
So
man?
you know, one thing I was actually reading about this too.
Yeah.
So one good.
Don't be lying either, Mike.
You
coming
can't
up-
read, Mike.
Yeah.
Come
I
on,
can't
man.
read. I'm actually still trying to learn how to read. How do you spell read?
Your wife carries you, man. You know
Like,
that.
how do you read? What is the proper way to read? But you know, one
Picture books only.
Yeah.
thing about this
Pictures,
one,
pop-ups.
it pairs very well with cheesecake.
Okay.
Who doesn't like cheesecake?
Is that because we're drinking too much and it's getting to the munchies mode?
I don't know because I might go get some cheesecake. Hey, Trod, you get me right? Get some cheesecake.
Yeah.
That's what you want me to do right now.
Yeah, we're calling Ubers to go
Yeah.
get cheesecake. Is
No,
what we're
Uber
doing.
Eats.
Cheesecake
Yeah.
and some Cajun food.
But
as
what do
well
you?
as some Cajun
Oh,
food, too.
Cajun sounds good right now. Actually.
Spices.
So
What-
it's known
but
for,
what do
for
you
pair-
think?
for pairing with Cajun food?
Karen, yeah, Cajun food.
But what do you think about it? Right? I mean, what are your thoughts? I mean, I know you've tried our beers, and you know how our beer palate is. But what do you think about like this?
It
this
has
unholy?
it has a medium to low bitterness to it.
Right.
With a slight sweetness.
Right. The
So-
sweetness is what I like about
Yeah,
it.
a slight sweetness to it.
Yeah, it's
Which will
not
make it-
overpowering. but
Yeah, it's
good.
not. It's not.
Yeah.
It's very medium. Very medium.
Right.
And which will make it a nice fun day in the yard today.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, you got to
Yeah.
cut the grass. that's
Have
right.
at that, bro.
Grass.
Yeah. Good luck.
I know.
I think I'm gonna go to sleep at 1 o'clock in the
I'm
afternoon.
gonna ask Trod for some help.
No, I'm gonna sit in my lawn chair and watch you cut your grass.
Are you gonna have
Yeah.
your shirt on this time?
I may or may not.
Why don't you pull out the pool, that little pool? You got a big pool in the
do it.
backyard.
No, he-
but
he has a little
pull
one.
out.
He has
Pull
a-
out
he
the
has a
little
little
pool
one
in
that
the
he has-
I'm
front
gonna sit
yard.
in my front yard and watch Mike cut his grass.
Yeah, that's
Are you
good.
gonna have Prince with you on the
Yep.
right hand side?
Me and Prince gonna be in our little kiddie
Little
pool.
Prince. Little Prince.
Yeah, Prince.
Yeah.
As you like let your dog run around your front yard. We ain't gonna talk about Bella.
Green-eyed Mike. Green-eyed Mike's got a little dog too. It's okay.
Yeah, you
though.
do.
Hey,
Yeah.
listen. You know,
He
my
be
dog's
walking
little.
that dog around the
fluffy.
block like it's a pit bull. Like really, Mike? You got a big leash? You got a chain with spikes on it.
It's got spikes.
I just don't want to bite anybody's ankles. That's all.
Mike got a chain with spikes on it.
I don't want to bite
So
anybody's
just in case
ankles. That's
Bella
all.
take off, he can yank it and the spikes come out.
That's funny, man.
You're like,
That's
really?
funny.
Really? Who that dog gonna hurt? He ain't gonna hurt somebody's feelings.
Ain't hurt nobody.
He gonna hurt somebody's feelings. What is he gonna do?
She might hurt somebody's ankles.
Hey,
That
him out.
too.
I'll be
Twist
honest
his
with
ankle
you.
trying to run away.
Anytime we hang out with Green Out Mike, man, we do all right. We have a good time.
Yeah.
And Mike's part of the family.
Well, you
He has
know,
been for a
I do
long
have
time.
a bit of a problem though.
What's up?
I didn't get the invite to date night last weekend.
Oh, which one?
I saw that video.
Which one?
The movie night out.
Movie night. Oh, you
yeah,
want to know
yeah.
why?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
we didn't have enough seats
Yeah.
in the. It had taken too long.
Yeah.
the video was short.
I'm still tasting the popcorn.
I'll be honest
And
with
I
you though.
wasn't
Green Eye Mike would have fit in perfectly with that one.
Oh yeah.
Well, we did
Because he actually has a good, a wholesome, beautiful family, right? That would have fit perfectly.
Well-
we're gonna get you in on the next one.
I'm not gonna talk about the guy that's not here, but
Yeah.
there was an extra seat.
There was an extra seat.
There was an extra seat.
No comment.
Hey,
you know.
I got a comment.
You know,
I got a comment.
I'm not gonna single him
Chris
out.
is single. That's what my comment
I'm
is.
not gonna single him
and
out.
we
Chris.
and you know who called him out? Jeffrey.
Yes.
Jeffrey called his butt out. So
Yeah,
hey,
shout
by
out-
the way, if
shout-
you haven't seen that video, you need to go to YouTube
Shout
and
out
check
to
that
Jeffrey.
out. Shout out to Jeffrey. That's our little man.
And we may have a way to get Chris a date.
I think his name's Jeffrey.
Oh, Chris doesn't have any problems with dates. So let's be honest.
Hey, I think his name is Jeffrey.
No, his name ain't Jeffrey. He always
His name
says
is
it.
not Jeffrey?
He tells us that every time. My name ain't
we
Jeffrey.
just can't figure out what his name is.
Jeffrey's just easy to remember.
Yeah, no, you know what? You know how you meet somebody for the first time? Well, not even the first time. Maybe the second or third time.
Yeah.
And you're like, I know you, but I don't know your name.
Your name is Jeffrey from now on.
But I just don't want to. I don't want to put myself on the spot to call you a name that's not your name. So you
You
just
look
nod
like-
your head. You're like, I know you. Like, don't you? Yes, I know you.
Or you could call him Chief.
There
right?
you go.
You could go, what's up, Chief?
Yeah. Yep.
What's up, big dog? Right? You just make up names, right? This is the nicknames.
Yeah.
But his
Yeah, I
name,
like that.
his name is not Jeffrey, right? His name is not Jeffrey, but we call him Jeffrey.
Call him Jeffrey.
It's all good. But yes, most definitely Chris. And we could pick on Chris all day, but Chris is like dating girls left and right, so he's doing all right, man.
Yeah.
He's doing all right.
Allegedly.
Yeah, we pick on him.
Allegedly.
We
pick
still
on
love
him.
you, Chris.
We love you, man. We love you. So
We just don't want to single you out right now because you're single.
yeah, he is single.
Living a good life.
He should be the one. Yeah, right. We're all living vicariously. through him. Hey, Chris, where you been, man? Oh,
Misery loves company. Come get some of this misery. baby.
somebody sent me a picture the other day. Check this out. We're like, oh, no, I'm married, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't show me that pic, Chris. Chris is living the good life, man.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
we could pick on him all day, or Jeffrey can pick on him all day. We didn't pick on him. Jeffrey picked on him. But listen, this is a good beer. Green Eye Mike, man, I'm glad you're here, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm glad you're here.
Appreciate it.
We're Mike's always been a part of the family, so he's gonna be showing up from time to time in videos and all the fun stuff that we do.
I might even go ahead and just announce my music album.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Announce it. Talk to me.
Actually, it's dead. It's really no music album. Just
Yeah.
wanted to say that. This just sound good.
You always wanted to be a singer.
So it started and then it
we already
died.
know.
It started there.
You already know.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. So it's just always.
People with pretty eyes always be singing.
They think they can
And then
sing.
they need the close up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've heard Trod sing. It's horrible, dude.
Oh, listen.
Yeah.
horrible, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen.
So-
listen, we're all beautiful in our own way.
But here's
But wait, the tagline. Come on now.
Yeah, what?
We're gonna always choose to be different.
Oh yeah.
So you
Well,
know,
Come
we're
on,
def-
I cannot be like everybody else.
we're
My
definitely
style is
different.
a style its own.
We're definitely
how
different.
about you go ahead and start singing?
See?
Do it.
Listen, what I do in the shower ain't quite the same because the echo, the reverb, all
It
it's-
sounds great in the shower.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then I get around other people and then they go to frowning. And come on, really?
So you still got those disco lights up in your shower?
Listen.
Hey, do you do beer showers?
Oh,
Like take a beer in the
Yeah.
shower while you're showering?
flash dance.
That was a great commercial.
Do like flash dance.
You hurt yourself.
Yeah. I fell. I fell. It wasn't on purpose.
Troy came limping in one day.
I was
but
drunk.
I was in the shower. I got
Yeah.
hammered.
Yeah.
I got hammered. What? I got hammered in the shower. What? What's wrong with you, man? But Mike, we'll promote your album once it comes out. How
Yeah.
about
Once
that?
it comes out, I'll let
Yeah.
everyone know. I
Yeah.
might call it a Green Mike.
Green Eyed Mike. Yep.
Mike, you know
special
you can't
edition,
sing.
You know, special edition.
He can sing, man. No, he does got a smooth voice.
Yeah,
It's much smoother than mine.
Special edition.
I got that cringe voice. I got that oof voice.
It's early in the morning though.
It is true.
Let's use that excuse.
This works though.
I don't know. After a couple of these unholies,
Yeah.
I believe everybody can sing.
We can all sing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It,
Angela-
it sound good
If-
too.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and start.
Do it. Go ahead, Mike.
Oh Lord.
Oh, see.
That's what I'm talking about.
See?
Let's do it. Go
Liquid
for it.
liquid courage
Go
didn't
ahead.
work.
Go
It didn't
ahead.
work.
Hey,
Come
the
on.
unholy kicking in.
I have an excuse. I have a wife.
We're gonna pray
She
for
want to be
you.
embarrassed.
Yeah, she doesn't want to
She's
be
already
embarrassed.
she's already shaking her head before she even heard this.
Go do your thing, Mike. Go
Mike
ahead.
is on-
Keisha still love you.
I know she will. But I don't know if she'll be happy after this one.
These mics are bad. That's what
Yeah.
I'm gonna say. These mics are bad. We
Yeah.
don't want you to sing on these mics because it might
If it sound a little
Yeah.
off key, it's because of the mic.
It's because of the mics.
Not the mic,
Yeah.
but the real mic.
the microphone.
Yeah, there we
yes,
go.
the microphone. Listen, we're excited. You guys got to chance to hang out with us today for the Orange Couch. If you get a chance to head on out to Tampa and go see the cats out at Coppertail, man, they make good beer, and this Unholy is definitely unholy, if you know what I'm saying.
It's definitely an American triple,
Oh.
higher ABV.
And it's delicious. And
Yes.
drink responsibly,
I'm
I will
telling
tell
you.
you. Yeah. But Mike sipped on it a couple minutes, and he was like, man, I should have ate.
Yeah, man. I
I should have ate
you
some
know,
breakfast.
Sausage and
now I
eggs.
have an excuse why I can't do that honeydew list. So
You gonna be
Hey,
asleep.
don't get me in trouble,
I'm
man.
gonna blame the guys.
Yeah, don't get me in trouble.
Phillip and Trod.
No.
It's all good till you get hurt,
Yeah.
and Bella be pissing on you.
Why you gotta go there, man?
Puppy dog,
Why you gotta do that?
peeing on him because he fell.
laid out on the floor.
Because he fell in the living room.
There's a story about that.
Hey, we know about
We're
that.
gonna save that for another time.
That'll be another. That'll be another time.
That'll be another
Yeah,
episode.
That'll be another time.
Yeah.
Gonna
But
leave Prince out of this.
yeah, leave Pretty Prince out of this.
Yeah.
But the bottom line is this: we had a blast today, Mike. I'm glad you were here, buddy. So when you get a chance, go look us up on Facebook, 3 Odd Guys Brewing, THREE Odd Guys Brewing. Hit us up on YouTube. You're probably listening to this on YouTube. Hit subscribe, please. We want subscribers. We're excited about what we're doing in the future with Around Town with 3 Odd Guys and Jeffrey. Some more media coming on Brew Days, as well as the Orange Couch. We're going to be interviewing some celebrities that are just a little bit more of a celebrity than Green Eye Mike, just a little bit.
I don't know.
Coming soon.
I don't know if they
future.
can add up the
I
Green
don't
Eye
know.
Mike.
I'll be honest with you, but
you can't.
but-
I already have fans out there.
we know.
You know.
But not only that, head on over to 3oddguysbrewing.com/shop. Find some cool hats. Find some cool shirts. Support the cause. We'll be opening up the brewery soon, so we're excited.
Please support. Please.
Yeah, most
you a hat.
definitely.
Get
Yeah,
your
see,
3OG
Mike even got his hat, man.
Yeah.
So we hope to hear from you guys soon. Oh, and by the way, if you want us to do another versus or another challenge, we want you to tell us what challenge you want us to take.
In the comment section
Yeah.
on YouTube.
Yeah,
Please
exactly.
put it down in the comment section. Tell us what you would like to see us do.
Yeah,
I'll try anything at least once. I promise.
yeah.
I promise.
I've heard that about you, man.
I know.
I've heard that about
Maybe. Wait, hold on. Within reason.
Yeah, within reason is the disclaimer.
Yeah.
So if you want us to compare a 9.5 with a 9%er, we'll let Green Eyed Mike do that. But listen, thanks for listening. We had a blast today, and we're going to finish these up, and we're going to stop recording for a lot of different reasons.
Yeah, it's
about to be nasty.
nasty.
Pretty much. Unholy.
Unholy.
Yeah.
Literally.
Very unholy.
Unholy.
Peace.
It's Sunday.